Well, hi everybody. Welcome to my new channel. My name is Marci Melzer, and I am an intuitive speech language pathologist and language facilitation consultant. And I have a website called wavesofcommunication.com where I also have a YouTube channel where I teach parents how to connect with their lay talkers and sort of the nuts and bolts about the language facilitation process. And on this channel, you're here because you've been inspired to expand your knowledge and move into the energy work portion, the sort of gasoline on the fire that I call the language facilitation journey. And you're welcome here. So what I'm going to do on this video is we're going to dig into the energy focus so that you can really do the work this week. I'm going to start with a little astrology, and then I've got 3 decks of cards to do a language facilitation inspiration card reading for you to sort of tune into the energy of what's going on. And these energies are going to be motivated, intended for anybody who's watching this video. Now, as you keep watching, the videos are going to get more specific, where you're going to be able to dial in and get even more specific information about your late talker. And you'll be able to join me live to get live readings. However, I can't do that yet. YouTube hasn't allowed me to do live streaming, so I have to record these videos. So your interaction with the channel is really going to help me expand things. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to channel and read for you. Yes, I said channel. I am a psychic. I channel information and messages from, I believe, it's the kids. It's these kids who aren't talking yet. They are alive. They're running around. They're not dead. This is real communication energy that's going out into the universe because these kids never stop talking. And I'm getting these messages from them, and they want me to come and share them with you to help you tap in and interpret them. So because these messages can be pretty complex sometimes. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig into that today. So thanks for joining me and appreciating all this evolution and growing with me. What we're going to do first is talk about the astrology, and we've got a big, so I chose this time because we are heading into a Mercury retrograde. It is the 3rd one for the year. It starts in Libra, and then it moves back into Virgo, and then back into Libra. That's what's been the signature of this year's Mercury retrogrades. And right now, we've got Uranus in Taurus. We've got Neptune in Pisces. And those two are big planets that are affecting big changes on the planet. So Mercury retrograde happens often, but when it is combined with these big things, then we start to see different sort of activations in your life. And that's what's happening to me. So I am digging into the energy. I'm digging into the woo-woo, the connection with spirit, all of that because of Neptune in Pisces. And that's what's activating all of us to tune into our intuitive gifts. We all have them. We all have a star player, whoever you follow, spirit, course, God, source energy, the universe, whatever you call it. Now is the time for you to figure out and develop your relationship with that energy and use it to move forward. And Uranus in Taurus says it's a new way. It's a change from the foundations up. So that's why you're here, because you are among those of us who are evolving the planet. We are bringing our energy out, and through your work with your late talker, through my work with you, we are helping other people understand what's so great about this new energy we're moving into, this new inspired, intuitive energy. And so that's why the new channel started. That's why I'm branching off a little bit to separate from the nuts and bolts speech therapy stuff. And you maybe also, all those prompting, guiding, things that you were doing to push and pull words, push your child to do things and pull words out of them. those things are breaking down, and a more intuitive, connected approach is what's working, because these are different kids. These are kids that are coming, incarnating on our planet with energy that they are projecting to you, at you, for you to learn from and understand and grow with them. So that's what this is all about. We are not shy about the energy work here. We are digging in. And so I'm glad you're here. Now, let's go for it. First thing I'm going to do is clear the space audibly with my chimes. So you're going to hear this loud noise, and that's just going to make the energy cleared out so that we can keep all the positive energy so we can get into this card reading, okay? So here we go. Here's the clearing energy. And now let's get into the cards. So what I've done is I set up another camera so I can show them to you and it doesn't mess up with my green screen. And I'm going to use 3 decks today. So what I'm going to do is slide over to the card image so that you can see it right now. Okay. Oops. Changed my mind. I decided that I need to turn off the sound for that. Okay, sorry about that. Thanks for bearing with me. We're going to figure it all out. All the echo, all that energy. Let's get back into it. Okay, so now you're going to be able to see. Ooh, I wonder if it's even recording sound. If you're getting the... Yeah, because it's coming in through here. Let's just see how this works. We're just going to go for it. So the 3 decks that I'm using, everybody, the 3 decks that I'm using are the Children's Spirit Animal cards, because these have great messages for little kids. And I'm going to be using the Tarot of the New Vision. I have a lot of tarot decks, and this is the one I was inspired to do. It's actually a new one to me. And then I'm going to be using my Language Facilitation Inspiration cards, which I have here developed. And so we're going to get them first. And first thing we're going to do is choose a card from this deck to give us the messages from the lay talker. Okay, I'm going to pull it out from the middle. Put these over on the side. And it's this one. And I'm telling you what, I've messed around with these cards all day, and this is the card that keeps coming out. This is definitely the card that wants to show. And it is about this process, and I'm getting emotional because it's true. And it says, show me the light. So on the language facilitation inspiration cards, you're going to be looking at the images, and you're going to see the message, and then you're going to see a little graphic down here at the bottom that also may inspire you. And then when we flip over the card, at the top, you're going to see an inspired action, and that is connect with your spirit, which is what we're doing on this video right here. Introduce the lay talker to the idea of a spiritual guide who gives us good ideas and helps us share love with each other. Teach about your own spiritual practices. You probably got them if you showed up here, or at least you're trying to evolve them. And then maybe that's part of your language facilitation journey, that you're going to be teaching about your own spiritual practices and how to respect the sacred objects and rituals. Being quiet to listen for the best ideas which come from inside of you. And remember that light ideas feel easy, happy, safe, and fun. So there's that image. Show me the light. I'm going to put that right here. And then I'm going to grab these animal spirit cards, and we're going to pull one of these out for you, right out from the middle. And we got the elephant. Isn't it great? You can overcome any problem. Now, there's messages in the book that go with this, but I read intuitively when I read cards, and the message that I get from the late talker about this is that you, as the mom, dad, caregiver, whoever's watching this video, remember, these are messages for late talkers that say you can overcome any problem. And this is your role as the language facilitator, is to show the late talker how that works. Baby elephants stay with their moms for a long time, and they show them how to find food. They show them where to find shelter. They show them all those things, and how to solve the problems that they experience, and how to stay with their community too. So this is a really connected card, and you can overcome any problem through connection. And that's the message that I have there. Let's put that right here. And then now I'm going to pull out the tarot cards, and we're going to pull out 3 of these, and we're going to see what kind of messages we get. I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle them right here. on the table. Ooh, it's a new deck. Bear with me. Slippery hands, all of that. I'm going to do them kind of sideways there. All right, mix them all up. And then I'm going to cut them. I don't know why I'm going to do that, because somehow I just wanted to do that so we see what's on the top. We're going to pull the top 3 cards. One. Okay, let's look first. This is the 6 of Swords. So we see a woman and a child, and then there's somebody behind them, somebody guiding them. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's your higher self. That's who I think is helping this boat. Now, this mom and child are taking their problems with them. Those swords are problems, but they've got them in the boat with them, and they are taking them with them onto new places. So maybe they still not ignoring the problems, but looking for new ways to solve problems. I love that card right there. And then the second one off the top is the 4 of Swords. And there is a guy resting here, not dead. This is a resting guy who's got his sword right there at the side. And then all those 3s, the reason he's resting is because he's used those swords up at the top. But you see these butterflies flying around. He really caused change. He really had a new idea, and maybe he's reprogramming his brain, getting ready to take some time. And there's people watching him to see what he's going to do next. Like, is he going to get up? What's he going to do next? What's he going to do next? And this is, I think, what your late talker is looking at you to see. What are you going to do next? Are you going to change? Where are we going? What's next? Because remember, they are relying on you to inspire them, these late talkers. All right, now I want to get one more card. We're going to take the top one here. And look, it's the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is about work. It's about really perfecting something and doing all the work you need to bring it into reality. And so this guy's making a statue of the guy who is working, and they're all working together. It's a team effort to make something that's very, very solid. This is a solid statue, a solid plan. And look, he's even carved in his whole bag of gold, which means that he's creating the image of success. And this is what you are inspired to do with this reading. So move on, take the information that you know, keep what you've got. Remember, we're taking it all with us and doing the work you need to move forward. So there are the cards. Let me pull this back over here so you can see me. So that's kind of how these card readings are going to go. You can see, hopefully, you're tuning into these messages. You're getting information from them. And what this did for me was really confirm that it is time. It's time to really dig into the work, the energetic work. These swords are ideas. It's time to take your ideas. Get rid of the ones. You got to travel light in this boat as you're traveling around and moving forward and looking for inspiration. Maybe you found inspiration on the Waves of Communication channel, some of the strategies over there. In fact, that's what I suggest. This is your opportunity to get started again in a new way, where it's not so much about pushing your child to do things and pulling words out, but allowing the process to happen through your connection. And you can learn how to get in the language facilitation zone and do all of that over on the Waves of Communication channel. But this channel is intended to inspire you to get over there, to do the work, to connect with your child, to be inspired to come up with new ways. Use my workbook, use my strategies, but you got to keep doing it. You got to keep with it, and you've got to trust yourself in the process. So I hope this video was valuable to you. Again, I really need your engagement so that I can get to the point where I can do live streams and I can come on and we can pull cards for people live and we can get into all kinds of different directions. And if you're interested in personal readings or me to use my intuition and psychic abilities as in combination with the language facilitation things that I know and the speech therapy things that I know, that I learned after I realized all of the progress that's happening from the clients that I'm working with is because of this energy work bit. it's the people who are really tuning in who are benefiting. So enough rambling on right now. I'm going to get over to the channel and talk about the video that is going to inspire you to join me here for more readings. So if you watch that video, thank you for following the Waves of Communication channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this one so that we can move forward and I can show you how to use your intuition just like I do. I learned to do it. It didn't happen to me right off. I had to tap in and figure out how to do it. And I'm going to be giving you the tools here on this channel to help you move forward. So thanks for joining me. It's going to be a great ride and I can't wait to get into all the woo-woo. So thanks for joining me and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.